Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our day 4. We're going to go right into our story for Straight Up and Straight Back. We kind of left off at a little cliffhanger. I'm going to go back onto page 26, and again, we're in your orange book. And on page 26, I'm going to go all the way down to paragraph 21. The green creature opens her mouth again, but this time, instead of speaking, she starts to sing. It's the most beautiful music I have ever heard and makes me want to sing along. Without thinking, I start to sing, even though I don't know the language. When I glance at my parents, I realize that we are all doing the same thing. Turn to the next page, page 28. When the music stops, the green lady turns to us and asks, "Can you understand me now?" "Whoa," I exclaim. "What happened?" Music is the language of the universe. If we can understand each other in song, we can understand each other in everything. My dad nods. "Can you tell us where we are and what happened to our ship?" "Your ship is fine. You were caught in a space storm and it blew you to our planet. Now, I will return you to your ship." "Wait," my dad yells. "There's so much we can learn from each other. Can't we stay?" "I'm sorry, but that's impossible. The storm that brought you here is almost over. You must return to your ship now, or you may never get home." The green lady picks all of us up and carries us out of the room. She walks across what looks like a desert, past other green alien things to our ship. The green lady sets us down and pats me on the back. That would probably be the weirdest part of this whole story, is that she's 10 feet tall and can just pick you up like a doll and put you down. "Go home to your planet and tell others what you have seen. Perhaps we will meet again someday." "Thank you," my dad says. We board our spaceship and settle into our seats. We sit silently in shock and amazement. My dad enters the coordinates for Earth into our navigation system, and we rise into the sky. "Finally," I find the right words. "Mom," I say, "remember that argument we had before the ship crashed?" "You mean the one where you said we were going nowhere special, just straight up and straight back down?" "Yeah, that one. Can we just pretend I never said that?" My mom starts to giggle. "Heebie-jeebie flip-flopping?" she says. As our ship heads home, we all burst into laughter. And we're going to do all 3 of these questions together, even the written part. Let's do page 28. We'll jump the gun there. Page 28, we have 2 sight evidences to do. It says, what events happened between the time Sarah passes out and the time she wakes up in the green lady's room? Underline evidence in paragraph 27. So now we know why the ship was twisting and turning. We didn't know in the beginning, but now we do. Go ahead and underline that. And it says, you were caught in a space storm and it blew you to our planet. And also that storm was going to blow them. Apparently looks like when they go back, the storm brought you here is almost over, so now you must return to your ship. So they were ready to return as well. And the last one, cite evidence on page 28b. Reread paragraphs 34 through 36. To what event does Sarah's mother refer to? Refer to means she's talking about an event that's already happened. Refer. I'm referring to this here, honey. What do her final words tell you about her as a character? So mom's final words as a character were heebie-jeebie flip-floppin'. And let's go to 34 through 36, and that's that last conversation. Finally, I find the right words. "Mom," I say, "remember that argument we had before the ship crashed?" "You mean the one where you said we were going nowhere special, just straight up and straight down?" "Yeah, that one. Can we pretend I never said that?" My mom starts to giggle. "Heebie-jeebie flip-gloppin'," she says. So the question is, to what event does Sarah's mother refer to? She's referring to, obviously in the beginning of the story, Sarah's talking about in the beginning, She just thinks it's going to be boring, dull, nothing's going to happen. And obviously something crazy and wild happens. They end up in the hands of another alien, and the mom literally jokes with her and says, you know, heebie-jeebie flibglobbin. So just because mom says those words, heebie-jeebie flibglobbin, what can you say about her, the mom, as a character? Let you think about that for a minute. Hopefully you didn't say kind. Hopefully you didn't say nice. So her final words, I have that she's kind of likes to kid around. She's joking. She's a joking sort of a character, kind of like a jokester. I also said that she's very loving and maybe forgiving. I think that might be the interaction there. That the mom is kind of forgiving of the daughter, how the daughter was acting in the beginning. Mom's pretending to talk in a different language, and the daughter's referring to another part. So mom is kind of a, you know, very kind. I don't like that word kind. But a nice, loving parent at the end of this, where she kind of, you know, accepts her daughter's, almost like she's apologizing to her. She says, Mom, let's pretend I never said that. And the mom pretty much agrees with her by talking in a different alien language. All right, now let's go to those questions. Page 29. Which of the following describes the setting where the green lady lives? So the green lady. If you go back into that paragraph, go ahead and see if you can find that paragraph before we answer that. You skim page 28. You don't have to reread, but look for where the green lady is. I think I found it in my paragraph. I'll give you a second. I've got paragraph 30, guys. The green lady picks all of us up and carries us out of the room. She walks across what looks like a desert past other green alien things to our ship. So let's go ahead and find the setting where she lives. A lush rainforest on Jupiter. Nope. An ocean on Neptune. An evergreen forest on Mars. No. How about the last one? A desert of an unknown planet. Bing, 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 bing. There's our answer. Again, look back in the text, guys. Look back in the text. You might have read that and probably not locked that into your information because it didn't seem like important. So always go back. Don't guess, especially if you just go back and skim. Find it. Oh, there it is, paragraph 30. It says, looks what looks like a desert. Question 2. Think back to the beginning of the story. What time period best fits the setting of this story? This one's hard because I'm going to give you guys a little math question to figure out here. So I'm going to write down the year. Be right back. Sorry, I thought my pen was over here. So the year is 2040. And right now, boys and girls, this is 2020. What a wild, crazy year it's been. 2020, so this is, if you do the math, that many years from now. So let's look and see what our answers are. The present day, meaning it's happening right now, 2020. Nope. The far off future. Far off to me would be maybe somewhere near in the hundreds. Not 20. Sometime in your adult life. Add 20 years to how old you are right now. 30, 29, 28. There's your answer. Ding, 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 ding. Sometime in your adult life or sometime in the ancient past. It's already happened. No. Okay? So that's a difficult question. A little math to help you there. And the last one. How does the character's conversation at the end of the story help you understand the story's title? So if you look back, our title was called Straight Up and Straight Back Down. That's where the girl was. This is such a drag, Mom and Dad. I miss my friends, the food, blah, 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 blah. I just don't want to go. She's ready to have this supersized meltdown. That would have been interesting to see, a supersized meltdown. Hopefully you don't have supersized meltdowns in 4th grade. But this girl's ready to just scream, do something wild and crazy, and then the spaceship goes into this event because we know now because of the windstorm and they had to wake up there. So they had quite some events due to this storm here. So the question is, how does a character's conversation at the end of the story, remember that's the conversation she's having with mom and mom and daughter having the conversation. So how does the character's conversation at the end of the story help you understand the story's title? So we're going to go ahead and write this. Go ahead and copy this with me. The title describes how Sarah feels about the trip in the beginning. They were, let's do the quotes here, just going up and down, we'll say back down. Meaning it was going to be boring. However, the events were quite different. And we don't need to go into details about that, but our events, boys and girls, oh, I just put that in there. Our events were quite different. So the title describes how Sarah feels about the trip in the beginning. And we're just going straight up and straight back down. Meaning it was gonna be boring. However, the events were quite different. Okay, let me make sure that's fitting in our screen, boys and girls. Good, you're able to copy that in there. If you need to pause the video at this time to write that into your book, that's perfect. The only thing that you need to do for your assignment, and it's an easy assignment that I'm not even gonna see that you do. However, your good conscience, you're gonna know you should do this. I need you to practice. I need you to practice your own fluency in your own reading. This is definitely 4th grade material. We're going to do some more on our vocab lessons that we didn't get to, our vocab words that you have in here. We're going to do that for our lesson 5. So I want you guys to reread that story to yourself as your assignment. You don't need to hand anything in. You don't need to bring anything back and get checked that you did it. I trust you. And that's one of my signs in the class. And when you come in, it says, "Dear students, I believe in you. I trust you," meaning I know you're going to do a good job and practice your reading right now because you should be in school, but we're not. And you're very important to me. Take care, guys, and have a good rest of your day.